Piggy run?
Yes, sir. It's the big leagues. This is big time organic farms. Let's fucking get it, boys.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Denver Broncos.
To kick off.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson. The kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started. Should be a wet one. Off we go from Denver. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Second and 10.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play there for the Lions. And even 50 yards.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
First and 10. Williams in motion. Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up 1st and goal.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. And that one going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. Throwing now from the gun. Throwing right, it's taken in. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
It's been a nice opening drive. It's led to this from the 5, 3rd down and goal. They'll throw out of the gun. That is caught, and he's going to be marked short of that 1st down. How do you want to play it? They need almost 2 full yards. Decision time, 4th down.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
4th and goal. Here's a zone read. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football.
And that's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
Hurt! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
Right to the air is Richardson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Get it! 79, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, Richardson. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here.
Come on.
Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. Once again, it's Gibbs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards.
It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Detroit.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And
Try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Into space. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Denver. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
York. Good on the extra point. Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It is a big play there for the Lions. 56 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
He'll look to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. He's got it at the 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. Gibbs is in for a Lions touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
That ties the game at 7.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Now it's Bucky Irving to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Here we go, here we go!
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up.
Seven Pirates! Let's go now! 19! Ready?
Now Richardson. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
18 Rattler!
Here's Richardson. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Roger McCreary. And the Lions are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And they'll get him down, but not before he takes this across the 30-yard line. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. He connects with St. Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 3. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Lions 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
1st down, Lions.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Nick Bonito on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 15-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This is caught 2. To the goal line and in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Irving now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready? Go! 70 Lions! Third, go!
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go. 6, Viking 18, trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
On play action, Richardson. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good.
A big-time play for the Broncos. 32 yards.
At the 38-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. He's got it! And he's in! Ricky Pearsall, touchdown Broncos. That is first touchdown of the new year.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
That ties the game at 14. Cade York to kick off.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This fielded at the 2. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Ready, set. Hey, check it. Here we go.
Try to start on the ground, and he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. That one good for a dozen, and a very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 20.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Man in motion is Smith. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Detroit.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. 3rd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Here it is on 4th down. And he's going to have the Lions first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. The Lions call their first timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That is caught. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll look to throw yet again. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Lions. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Irving now on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Pioneer! Get it! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Open man, it's Davis downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
32 yards.
The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This will be from 56 yards away. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Broncos will cut the lead down to 4.
Cade York to kick off.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be forced out of bounds. And with that, time has run out on this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready up. 60 Bison, 60, 19, Tiger, 9. Let's go now. Step Warrior, 70. Trap 60, trap 60.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment.
Ready, ready.
Throwing, Lance. They'll look to set up the screen here. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
It's 3rd and 4.
Down. 10 black.
To throw is Lance. And that one thrown away to the sideline. It's incomplete. It was a frustrating series. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. Good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll try and set up the tight end screen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Third and 9. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And this is going to set up a long field ahead, backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10.
Got it. Ready? Street. Viking 18.
On first down, it's Richardson. He'll go right and find his running back. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next. That's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down.
Let's go now. 33, yellow, set.
Here's Lance. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
And the Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the
Ready,
41-yard line.
Cut.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
And this is really an area, Mike, that he excels in. He makes the right decision to keep the ball himself, and then when he hits the hole, he doesn't stop until he picks up the first down.
Black, 95. Set.
Lance. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. And he's into the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Denver. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
At the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 3. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. From back at the 13-yard line, it is second and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Patrick Surtain.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Ready.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10.
The black. 60 red. Drill. 52. Ready.
Lance looking to throw. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Let's go. Yellow. Set.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ready up.
From the 22 now, here's second and 8.
Ready, ready. Black, 95. Set.
To throw, here's Lance. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5.
Third down, 3 to go.
Set, hut. 50, green. Ready.
Now Lance. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Detroit.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw again. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Detroit. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The kicking team off for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions have taken a 4-point advantage.
Broncos 24.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here's Darius Davis to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Got it.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 10 black. Hut.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive lineman to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
He dives, and what a catch for the first down. 18 yards on the pickup there, and a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red.
Quick throw, going to be caught by Worthy. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7.
Drill green.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Quick hitting slant there. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
3-3. 22 needle.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
the double.
The pressure intensifies for 4th down and 3.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking a timeout. $1:54 to go. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Forced out left. He keeps it himself. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
It's 4th down and less than a yard.
They'll go, and it's Smith. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.